Yo. Welcome to Dicing It Up. Welcome back to another episode. We know we haven't put something out in quite a while, but here we are. Our regular host is not here today, so you have to deal with our faces.
Our beautiful
The
faces.
regular host is out doing renovations right now.
Yeah, hey,
Probably
listen, life hits you. Life hits
That's
you,
what
and
it
you
is.
can't do anything about it.
Big moves, though. I don't like him, but big moves.
That's
Big
what
moves,
it is.
yo.
That's what
I'm
it is.
happy, I'm
You know what?
happy.
We will leave it up to our host Glenn to come back and say what his big move is about,
Yeah.
or his big change is about. But for now, we will defer to Marin on directing us today.
I'm the intermediary. Yeah.
Action.
Action, Marin.
That was bad. We want to talk something light this time, We usually talk about sports and anime and gaming, whatever. We wanted to talk about something that hits home for a lot of people, and that's the end of COVID-19. It's not really done, but a lot of places are lifting a lot of the mandate, and we want to kind of share what we really want to do after COVID, right? We had a lot of aspirations. COVID took a lot of I would say almost 2 years out of our lives. So I want to get everybody's take on what we want to do once this all wraps up.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Sure.
I like it.
All right,
down.
Dylan.
For me, I think the biggest thing for me is that, as you guys know, some of my closest friends here, fitness is my biggest thing, my biggest aspiration, one of my biggest passions. So it was a little tough because, you're not working with clients face to face. So it was a lot of remote work. So that kind of took a hit. It took me a while to adjust to that. So it took some time to adapt, but I finally did. So training a few clients online, like Martin said, things are slowly opening up. So I'm able to train clients again, started my own business. So that was really cool.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that, guys.
Huge
Much
take.
love. But so I think that's one of my biggest things. Outside of that, as corny as it sounds, like I'm just looking forward to being with friends too, right? We did a lot of things. We usually saw each other almost every weekend.
Like it's that taboo. It's like that's the weird part about the whole thing was like even going over to your friend's house or even to your parents' house was kind of sort of taboo about a year ago, right? You had to sneak in without your neighbors seeing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all knew where we were going. It's just
Yeah.
we were like under the radar,
Yeah.
Like funny story. Not the last Christmas, but the Christmas before. We were at this point. I was still at my parents' house, and my aunt dropped by with her kids, and she was just at the doorstep, and we were kind of transferring gifts, and my mom, as usual, cooked up a feast, and she was getting some food. One of my neighbors actually tried to call the cops on us. and apparently no cops showed up, whatnot. But he ended up telling someone else who is a friend of mine in the neighborhood, but they didn't know that we were friends.
Nice.
And he saw me and he's like, hey, yeah, this such and such neighbor who tried calling the cops on you guys, thinking that you guys had a whole feast going on at your house. And I'm like, Jesus.
Stupid.
Is this what we come to where we start snitching on our neighbors?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't interact with wrong info ever, bro. That's why. That's another reason. I'm like, you don't forget those guys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, Dylan, in your case, man, I'm happy and glad that you were able to kind of venture into your own business. That's I know for a long time you've been working at gyms and whatnot. That's a positive spin in that aspect, right? That the fact that you were able to kind of translate what many people would call a negative part of their life and turn into something positive in your case.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being real, like, I mean, obviously I've had my own demons with COVID and stuff too, right? We've all gone through our fair share of, being hit with it in a negative aspect. But I'm grateful. And, hopefully, like Mark said, things are slowly lifting up. So looking to the future. But
I would say you came out on top from that, right?
Yeah.
That's a hard
thing
to do, especially at this time, like to start your own, like break off from the norm and just, when gyms are shut down, you decide to, like, by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I can just start one myself. I train my own clients, right? So it's more personal that way too, right?
Yeah.
I think that's great. It's great.
Yeah. And to be honest, there is something to be said about these personal gyms nowadays. Even things like Good Life and Fit for Less or whatever these gyms that we usually go to, they're quite busy. it's
Mhm.
usually crammed and you have to
Yeah.
wait for stuff.
Yeah.
The fact, these what do you call these, like boutique gyms, they're quite popular around people, and the
Yeah.
fact that you were able to build one, that's amazing, man. That's
100%.
that's
Yeah.
off to you.
Yeah.
Wicked
Appreciate
stuff.
that, guys. Much love.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Who's
In
next?
terms of myself, what I missed the most was traveling. As you already know, my friends out here, I love to travel. You guys could see right behind me all the pictures that I've been had in my travels. So me and my wife, that's what we're gonna do as soon as things kind of lift up. Like things were open to travel from place to place, but there was still a big worry about how things were in certain countries that we like to go to. Um, Especially South America. We love to kind of travel around South America, do backpacking around there. And then coming back here, doing the test, and God forbid you don't pass the test, you have to quarantine. Whole that shebang was kind of not worth it to go through, kind of deal, right? That's what I'm kind of most excited to. Next year, hopefully, we are looking into Peru, which was on our bucket list for a long, long time.
That's a good place.
Can't wait for that. Go see Machu Picchu. Just travel around. That's really, really high up on my list. Other than that, for me, also going to events like sporting events and music festivals, concerts, kind of stuff.
Ooh, bells, baby.
Something that we've been talking about recently.
Yeah.
This year, right? It was electric back in the day, right? Even again, Toronto Raptors, Leafs, Jays, they all played almost a year and a half away from Toronto. As fans, it was hard for us. Imagine those guys just being away from home, and every single game was a away game for them, right?
Mhm.
And even when they came back, we didn't have a full capacity; it was half capacity, and then it goes back out. It would be just electric to kind of see the arenas and stadiums full again, and concert venues packed.
Yeah.
It's like that's one thing that people miss out in Toronto. And I hope to God this kind of goes in States and Europe too. Our podcast, like, guys, if you do come to Toronto, go to a sporting event, like go to a Raptors game, go to a Leafs game, go to a Jays game, depending on what time of year you guys are in. It's electric. Oh, TFC, by the way, it's electric. It's amazing atmosphere, and that's one of the things I really, really miss out. Me and Dylan had the opportunity to go to Leafs game the other day.
I saw that. Yeah, I was going to ask how that was. Yeah,
bro, we were so close. Oh my gosh. Great experience.
That was the closest I've ever sat at a Leafs game.
Yeah.
And I felt cold from the ice, which was pretty cool. Yeah. Granted, it was again 50% capacity, and usually that arena would be bumping, and the fact that it was only 50% capacity, still lots of energy in there. But I believe come March 1st for us in Toronto, we're going to be back again at full capacity. So I'm hoping to go to a Raptors game. I haven't been to one this season.
Yeah.
Raptors are doing pretty decent. Pretty good, I would say. We finished, in a good series. But that's what I'm looking forward to. Shivam, you've been quiet, buddy. Let's see. What are you most inspired or wanting to do, I should say?
Man, when COVID first hit, I had 5 concerts.
Something deep is gonna come out of him right now. Like the way he thought about it, it was like
took a big sigh.
Literally, he looked up at the sky like, "Let me tell you."
Man, there was just so many things that fucking went wrong. Like I had 5 concert plans, and of those 5 concerts, only 3 moved. The other 2 got canceled. And like these are bands that I will never be able to see again. Like one of them was Red Hot Chili Peppers, or
AC/DC got canceled.
Yeah, and like so many other ones got canceled. And there was Green Day at one point, and that got canceled. I'm like, bro, like I'm never going to see Green Day again.
Yeah,
like it's just like it kind of pissing me off that I won't be able to see them again. And that's kind of like I guess what we want to do now. Like we want to go and see concerts because. Never really went for concerts when I was younger because never had the money to. And now I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go hit fucking some concerts and shit like that. So like I have the weekend coming up in April, and I'm so fucking stoked. Like we got like closed ass seats, and I'm
didn't those weekend concerts get pushed like 3 times for you?
Yeah, he's been pushing it back, is what I heard.
He's been pushing it back.
So I'm hoping to find
it's not fun to perform at a 50% capacity.
Yeah,
no. Especially when
what's
the
the
Weeknd
Instagram?
puts in so much effort in his
Yeah.
fucking concerts.
His
Like,
That's a
energy
he
is
good point.
puts so
different.
much.
Yeah.
Hundo.
Yeah.
Right. So like I'm really excited. And then I also have a Billy Talent concert coming up, and like
Ooh.
I'm just like really
This man's
really-
everywhere.
This guy's been waiting, bro. This guy's been
Like
waiting.
every concert
Who's
that
gonna take
pops
this
up,
guy
I
to
buy,
go?
Literally.
I buy.
100%. I was like,
Yeah.
I was. We wanted to do like 2 concerts a month. That's what like our plan was.
Damn.
And then like everything kind of like got fucked, and I'm like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
whatever. But like, I want to go see Ariana Grande. Like, I know everyone's gonna be like,
Where's my invite, bro?
We haven't gotten tickets yet.
Tell you right now.
But like 100%. And then
Hey, lad.
like the other thing is the same as here. Like we want to go traveling, and I think like honestly one of the reasons why I haven't gone traveling, like we definitely can. I feel bad for the people who live in the other countries.
Yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
you have foreigners coming into your country and spreading fucking viruses and shit like that, and it's just kind of like, what are you doing, right? And there was I was on a couple of subreddits on thing, and there were people just talking about like why Americans keep coming to our country, like they're coming in with diseases, they're not following a laws or rules, they're like doing all this type of stupid shit. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be one of those people. Like I don't want to go into another country and they look at me like, you're in our country, you're violating this space. Why are you here, right? Like, for me, it's just I hated it when I was in Dubai and people used to come to my country and like be all like, oh, I'm traveling. Like I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Get the fuck out. Like I don't give a shit if you're traveling. The fuck. So yeah, like I'm really excited for some traveling, like without feeling bad about traveling. And yeah, man. Like the other thing is like, and as you guys know, like I'm a huge foodie, and we've been talking about all the fucking restaurants we're going to go to once COVID's over.
List.
And-
We got a list.
Yeah,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
I've been making a list, and I'm like I just want to go and
Yes,
eat in all these
sir.
places because I want the food fresh, and if it's not fresh, I'm not fucking eating it. You know, like it's just I'm spoiled. It is what it is.
No, it's the truth though. Like to be honest, takeout's not the same as just having it there. It doesn't come out the same. You get, I don't know, something as simple as fried chicken. Granted, foodie's food. It comes out so mushy because it's all like in vapor because if it's like in this container that's not supposed to be in. It's I get you in that, man.
Even like
So-
if we order from like places like Ajisan, their soup bowls are wicked. But if
Yeah.
you were to do takeout, it's like they give the broth in a separate bowl, the noodles, which are like clumped together in a separate bowl. It's like, nah, it can't be like that. You got to go and enjoy that experience in
Right.
dining.
Hundo.
That's right. Can't do build a bowl as you
Build
said.
a
It doesn't work out. Yeah. On that note, like my wife kind of tried getting us or did get us reservations for Jacob's, and it got canceled twice already in 2 years.
Damn.
It was last year it got canceled. This year it got canceled, and I'm like, it was like this year when she booked it again. I was like, it's gonna get canceled because my birthday unfortunately falls in January, which is right after Christmas. That means numbers are usually high. But nonetheless, I had fun with you guys. But I do totally get in that restaurant aspect as well. It's just sucks the fact that we have to we have a beautiful place that has tons of food, tons of restaurants, and couldn't go to many of these places and support them.
Especially when you're talking about Jacob's Steakhouse, like their food is you gotta sit there. You know, like
Yeah.
if you're getting that wagyu, you don't want to take that fucking home. Like you want to eat it
Melt in my
there.
mouth on the spot, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Can't be eating wagyu sitting on a sofa.
I mean, you would. Like you 100%
It's not the
can
same.
go out and buy a fucking like raw steak and make it at home.
Yeah.
But like when you go to a restaurant, like so when I went there and we got the wagyu and like they give it to you in cut slices, and I'm like, bitch, like, I have to cut it at home. Like I want this cut for me. Like I'm paying $500 for a steak. Cut it for me. Like
Yeah, like we said, it's the general experience. Of being
Yeah.
there. It's just,
I would be perfectly fine with someone coming up and be like, "Sir, would you like me to feed you?" Yes, bitch. Yes, please. Like, just put it in my fucking.
So you stand next to me and like, no, touch on
Yeah.
my mouth. Yes. Dab it with the napkin.
Would you like a sip of wine? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Get you the full bottle with the straw in it. Fuck, man.
All right, Martin, man.
Yo, I don't want to have to bite off you guys, but honestly, travel's been it's top on my list. Y'all know I got married in 2020. It was a COVID wedding, right? I have not gone on my honeymoon still. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Me
for me.
too.
You know, Japan was huge on my list. I still want to go to Japan, and I'm definitely going to. It's just travel is like, and like that's like the first thing. Like Harry, you and Sonny have had the opportunity to like break away and go to a couple places. You know, you've been to Portugal, you've been, Mexico. But like I have never done that other than you guys. I mean, Dominican, that was a different story. 2016 was a
Dominican.
year.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
different. And Boston 2016, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like since I've moved out of my own house now that me and my wife live together, it's like we wanted to travel. That was the first thing on our list, right? When we got married, but it's like we couldn't have our honeymoon. It's like, and we still couldn't go anywhere. And even if we wanted to, it's what Chip was saying, the scare of you going to a different country and having to quarantine or potentially bring something back, or it's just so much of a headache to deal with something like that, right? So I'm just very excited to travel again. And I know we sort of got, a little taste, we went to, Vancouver in October, but it's like, we're talking about international, baby.
International.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
So
flight
that's
has
what
to be
I
at least
want.
6 hours over.
Yeah, man. And like, it was so funny because my mom was like, man, I'm going to go back to Sri Lanka in October. And I'm like, shit, I would really love to go back to Sri Lanka too. But it's like, I have other places I really want to go. And I've never explored Sri Lanka. I don't know about you guys, but like, if I go to Sri Lanka and I spend money, my parents are adamant on us seeing family. That is the only thing we do there.
That's
And
the
it's
problem.
like I want to go and explore my own country, bro. I was
Yeah.
born there. It's like I know 1% of that country. I have not seen monuments. I have not seen places, and I really want to do that. But that's also on the bucket list too. But traveling and food, man, I love food. And I just want to go. I just want to travel, and I just want to eat, man, oysters in Vancouver.
Ooh, that little mountain of seafood we got, that was just delicacy at its finest.
Oh,
And the best part about it was like they didn't really try masking it with sauces and
it was natural. It was like
it was just all
Yeah.
like either raw or was it cooked just enough without like salt and
they just
pepper?
sprinkled a little bit of lemon on it. That's it. It was
That
so
was it.
good.
It was
My
delicious,
God.
delicious. And that setting was amazing too. To eat under the bridge, that was just amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Chim,
Yeah.
I know you like. You're not really into the seafood, are you?
No.
He's
But like,
not.
I know
He's
how to
not. I
make
knew
it.
he wasn't. That's why I
And
was
that's
like,
how you're supposed to make the seafood. Like you gotta let the food speak for itself,
yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
there's so many times when you have like these trends nowadays where they want to make these foods like be all fucking giant and like cheesy and like so many things. Like no, just let the shit speak for itself. And
Cheese is
like,
always good for you too, though. Yeah.
fuck cheese.
Sorry?
Jesus.
Cheese is always good for you.
Yeah, but not an excess of cheese.
Nah.
Bro,
I
you
did
know what
keto
had
for.
yesterday?
Hey, listen.
I
Yeah.
had escargot yesterday. And I'm always down to try different things. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm down. I've had a lot of food. But like escargot, because we went out to a restaurant, me and my siblings and my cousin, and I had escargot yesterday, and it was like, man, that was good. And that was in cheese, but
Yeah. Bro,
the texture
I
was
did.
very nice.
I did.
What type of cheese?
I don't know what it was, man.
Was
I
it
was
white
just-
cheese?
Yeah, it was, but
Was
I
it-
don't know what it was.
Was it raclette?
You're asking the wrong dude.
Bro, yeah. I mean, like, I don't think he knows the name.
Dude, I have no idea. I just know it was
Oh, man.
snail, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try this. And it was good.
Just
It was
going
good,
crap
man.
singles, buddy.
If you guys ever want to try escargot, I would recommend that shit. I'm good.
Bro,
Which place did you go to? What's the place called?
It's close to us. Remezzo. It's on Warden and Shepherd.
Oh yeah, Warden Shepherd, right?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Bro,
that's a
I've
staple, right?
Bro, I've passed by that place so many times.
Tell me about
So
it.
many times.
Tell me about
And
it.
my brother was like, bro, honestly, hidden gem, go there. And so we all
Yeah.
went yesterday. I'm like, bro, and their pastas and their pizzas are cheap. And they
Yeah.
were cheaper before. They raised the prices a bit now because of COVID. Even then, it's like if you went to Scatterbush, man,
Yeah.
they would charge you like 36 for a bowl. Like it's
Yeah.
it's crazy. No, this place is wicked.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know.
Yes, sir.
Or Measles.
Man.
Bro,
Yeah,
I remember.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I remember when the Olympics were happening. I mean, your mom were like, "Yo, want to go fucking to Tokyo for the Olympics?"
Yeah.
because they were gonna have the whole like Goku statue and shit. I'm like, yo, let's
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's fucking go.
Yeah, I remember.
Smash
Arn and Sylvia
Bros.
were on that for a hot minute, man.
I
felt bad
was
for y'all.
ready to go to Japan
Yeah.
for the Olympics.
Y'all
I was
were
like,
ready
I was
for
gonna,
that.
yeah, I was gonna double that as my honeymoon too. I was like, yo, oh my
That would
God.
have been the perfect honeymoon for you, to be honest.
For
buddy.
you guys, yeah.
Yeah, for you, both of you, to be honest, I would have like kind of
Yeah.
like embraced
Bro.
what you guys love.
Honestly,
It's hilarious because I was supposed to get married before him.
Mm.
yeah, true.
And then COVID hit, and he got married before me, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like,
Is what it
and it's so crazy because we both had like,
I mean, COVID, I think, really affected us like both negatively and positively. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say that I don't regret not having like a reception. Like my wedding, it was strictly like a church ceremony, and I had a small little thing outside where I had food, champagne, whatever. But it's like that, it still like irks me in the back of my thing. It's like, what if I did a reception? How banger would it have been? It would have been crazy. We would have been wilding out. You guys, my cousins, whatever. It's a nice bottle you got there, buddy.
Cheers, sir.
Wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I know. So it's
Nice.
like, but at the end of the day, I saved a crazy amount of money, like a
100%.
crazy amount.
I-
And it's
I
like,
would've been-
you got to weigh what was like
Pros and
important,
cons.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like it was pros and cons to COVID, man. I think we're all just waiting for COVID to just lift. I think we're all just tired of it. Not just us. Everybody is just we're over it, and we really don't want to deal with it. Me personally, I hate wearing masks. I cannot wait until I can rip a mask off my face and not have to like breathe into it constantly over and over again. It is
Over
disgusting,
again.
in my opinion.
And the amount of damage mask does to a guy with beard.
For you guys, man,
Monumental. You get this little indent in your beard, and your beard kind of looks like this little mask on its own. It just looks ugly. You get up dressed up all nice, and you put the mask on, and you go, take it off wherever you are, and you just kind of look like a fool.
Yeah. Literally, bro. There's so many times where I literally just do my errands ahead of time just because I'm like, I'm not gonna straighten my beard just to put my mask back on and then go and pump gas before I go out or whatever. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna get the errands done ahead of time just so I don't have to wear that bloody mask again. Oh man,
That's
yo,
right.
must be nice, eh? To have enough beard to straighten it. Y'all are wilding,
dude. I want to chop it, okay?
Yo, this man.
Listen, if you don't straighten your beard, the amount of knots you get in it is ridiculous.
No,
And
but
it
what
starts
I'm saying is,
starting.
You guys have enough hair to straighten.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, I'm ready to get rid of this after the freaking short film. Okay, so if that makes you feel better.
Really. Short film.
Yes.
Oh, when's that coming out, by the way, baby?
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
hopefully we're done.
Forgot about it. Like you're still
Bro,
on
because of
that, right?
COVID, man.
Yes, your production.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, hopefully it's done by in the next couple of weeks. We're almost done shooting. A few more shots, and then just the team has to kind of do all the editing and stuff. But I'm ready, man. I have a few other ones to shoot as well, so I think for those ones are going to be a different look. So I'm kind of just ready for this one to finish and wrap up, so we can kind of get started on the next ones. So
No,
I can't wait for that.
Vital.
You've been putting in some work. I've seen your stills, seen some clips. So I'm like,
I've seen snippets here and there.
Yeah,
but I want to see how it all comes together. We are super excited.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. Yeah,
I know there was an idea of having a premiere was thrown around, so I'm quite excited for that.
Yes,
let's do it, baby.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a red carpet?
A red
carpet? A red carpet? If you want me to, only if you ask, though.
Bro, you know I'm asking.
Then 100%. Let's do it.
Why not?
All right. On that note, I want to thank you guys for sharing your thoughts on what we want to do after COVID. I know we can't all wait. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to chill again with all y'all guys. At least I see Harry and Dylan once in a while. My man Shivam, bro, he's all the way out there, and I can barely see this guy. So I can't wait.
Yeah, he got his license, so you never know.
Hey, yes,
finally drive.
Got his G. Now he can drive down here. I can't wait. So I want to thank y'all for hopping on today and sharing your thoughts. We'll see y'all, soon time, hopefully.
That's right. Keep it positive, guys. We are almost out of this.
Yeah,
do it.
All right.
This is
nice episode of Dicing It Up.
Yes,
sir.
You can catch us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.